Groceries are so expensive right now, and don't even get me started on how much it costs to try to take a whole family out to eat a meal. So here are 3 budget-friendly meals that I actually eat that you can make for around $3 or less per serving. These meals are all vegan, of course, and beyond easy to make because I want to save my time as much as I want to save my money. These recipes are nothing fancy, but they are all delicious. They are just real life, quick, get the job done type of meals for every day that anybody could make and afford. Every meal will be broken down into the cost towards the end of the recipe, and just keep in mind that my cost breakdown may be a little bit different than yours. My numbers are based off of what I actually spent for the items that I used. And for your reference, I tend to shop generally at Aldi and my local international and produce stores, and I'm always looking for a deal. If this is your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I share new videos every single Monday, lots of what I eat in a day videos showing what I'm eating on my health journey, what I'm cooking on actual real life days, and other recipe videos like this one. You can find my other recipes over on my blog, samcookskindness.com, and I also have a couple ebooks that I will link down in the description below if you're interested. Now let's hop into the first recipe. We're starting off with the easiest recipe of the group, but it always hits the spot. This is how you make my easy chickpea rice bowls. I feel weird even calling this a recipe because you're literally just throwing a bunch of ingredients together. So let's just call it an easy throw together meal. This could be lunch, this could be a dinner. Either way, it's super satisfying and it's budget friendly. You can do this first step either on the stove or the microwave. I'm just gonna use my microwave to make it even simpler. I'm gonna throw this steamable bag of broccoli into the microwave just to get it nice and warmed and cooked through. And then we're also gonna warm up our chickpeas. While that's warming up, we're going to cut our green onion and grate our carrot. Now for the easy part, putting it all together. On your plate, you're going to distribute the rice, half a bag of the broccoli, a grated carrot, chickpeas, and then we're gonna make our sauce right on top by just adding everything there. You don't even have to mix it together. So that's the tahini, coconut aminos, and the sriracha for a flavor. Top it with green onions and you're done. This simple meal is one that I make when I just don't feel like cooking, but I still want to eat something that actually tastes good. It's satisfying, it's filling, it has some protein, starches, your veggies in there, healthy fats from the tahini, and it's so flavorful and delicious with very, very minimal effort. This entire bowl cost me just around $2 and less than 10 minutes to make. Perfect to make ahead, perfect to pack for lunches. Either way, this is a budget-friendly meal that is going to satisfy all those cravings. It's also one that you can adjust based on what you have available in your fridge or what's on sale at the store. If you want to ditch the tahini for something a little bit cheaper, avocados have been super cheap in my area right now, between 50 and 60 cents an avocado. A quarter of an avocado would probably be enough to top off this plate and make it super satisfying. You can also jazz it up however you want. Obviously, this will change the total cost based off what you decide to add, but a slaw mix or cabbage, if you find one on sale, would be a really good swap for the carrots. Any variety of rice that you find on sale or grain, you can swap that out for an easy switch. Edamame, the different type of beans, whatever you find on sale, just adapt and change. But now you have a basic idea of how to actually add flavor onto your plate with low cost. I save money on rice by buying it in bulk and using my rice cooker to save me time and effort, but you could also splurge a little bit and buy individual packs that are already pre-made, or from your freezer is also an easy way to make this all in the microwave with very minimal time and effort. Making sheet pan meals is one of my favorite ways to make a low budget meal. One pan means less dishes, less work, and less energy spent on my part. We're gonna make a barbecue and sweet potato sheet pan meal. This features sweet potato for a filling, cheap source of starch, and tofu for an affordable plant protein. Aldi has the cheapest tofu in my area. I can get a block of extra firm tofu at my Aldi for $1.39. So make sure you shop around because tofu is expensive in some stores, but you can definitely find it for cheap. Now you could be super fancy and make this meal much more complicated than it needs to be by roasting up like the sweet potatoes first, then adding on the tofu towards the end. But I am all about easy, simple steps. So I am going to throw it all together on the pan and bake it all at once because I don't have time to be adding things here and there as we go. In order to do that and make sure everything cooks at the right time, you just have to cut your sweet potato in the right size. If you cut big chunks, that's gonna take longer to cook than your cauliflower and your tofu. So when you cut your sweet potato, you wanna cut it up into bite-sized pieces that are about the same size as the cauliflower. So to make this recipe, it couldn't be any more simple. We're gonna chop up all of our ingredients, our sweet potato, our cauliflower, our onion, and we're gonna toss them together on a lined sheet pan with just some spices like garlic, onion powder, salt, and chili powder. Then on the other side of that, we're gonna leave some space for our tofu. We're not gonna season our tofu at all to start, and we're gonna bake this in the oven at around 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 35 to 45 minutes. You're gonna wanna flip it about halfway through just to make sure everything is cooking evenly. And when we get closer to the end, around the 10-minute mark, we're gonna take the tofu out of the oven and we are going to toss it with our favorite barbecue sauce. This is my favorite barbecue sauce from Aldi. It's the Carolina barbecue sauce. It is so delicious and pretty cheap. However, as you can see, I don't have enough in here to probably do all my tofu, so I'm gonna be using my Capital City Mambo sauce, which is my absolute favorite barbecue sauce. I don't think it's actually even considered a barbecue sauce. It's technically a wing sauce, but it's enough of a barbecue sauce for me. The barbecue sauce that you use will obviously affect the total amount that this is going to cost. I'm basing my costs off of the Aldi brand barbecue sauce. After the tofu gets mixed with some of the barbecue sauce, we're gonna pop it back in the oven for another 5 to 10 minutes until it gets nice and caramelized, and then we're gonna pull it out and plate our dinner. This is great to be made ahead of time as a meal prep. You can double it or triple it based on the amount of people you're trying to feed. But either way, this is a super budget-friendly dish that you are absolutely going to love. It's simple, it's hearty, it's filling, it's delicious. And if you want to jazz it up a little bit, you could even toss it over some greens to make a delicious barbecue salad. Last up is my husband's favorite recipe from my plant-based flavor booster ebook. This ebook features 5-minute sauces. They're all plant-based, they're all oil-free, and they're all super delicious. If you don't have your copy, make sure you grab one. But I'm gonna give you this recipe today down in the caption below for free. We are making my buffalo Alfredo pasta sauce. This is so delicious, and it makes about 6 servings at less than $1 per serving. This recipe is beyond easy to make. You can use cauliflower to keep the price low, or if you want to boost the protein, you can also use silken tofu. It also reduces the time greatly if you choose to use the silken tofu. Today, for cost purposes, we're using the cauliflower method, which makes it a little bit longer, but not too much longer. So first we need to cook our cauliflower. You can do this on the stove, or I'm gonna save time and effort and just use my microwave steamer. We want it to be super, super soft so that it blends up into a nice creamy sauce. I'm gonna start steaming this half a cauliflower in the microwave for about 7 minutes, and then we'll check it to make sure that it's soft enough. While that's cooking, we're gonna throw the rest of our ingredients into a blender. Cashews. Once again, I'm buying these in bulk to save money in the long run. Same goes for my nutritional yeast. I buy a huge bag of it. Garlic powder, onion powder, pepper, salt, tapioca starch. You could also use cornstarch, but it will change the texture. Buffalo sauce and water. You could also use unsweetened plant milk. I prefer soy. Cauliflower is nice and soft, so that is going into the blender. And now we blend it up. The last step is to just thicken this on the stove. So we're gonna pour this into the pot and just warm it up and stir it until it gets nice and thick and gooey. Now this sauce is perfect for pasta, which is the way that we're making it today, but it's also delicious over like potatoes or vegetables. It is an all-purpose sauce. For today's purposes, we're gonna put this over pasta. It's really good over penne, rigatoni, or like a linguine style pasta. If you want to keep it budget friendly, obviously stick with like the store brands. They are honestly great. Who doesn't like a regular old pasta? For today's purposes though, since I'm gonna be eating this for dinner, I found a box of Brahmi pasta on sale. So I'm gonna use this just because that's what I'm in the mood for. So just keep that in mind when you're making yours and budgeting. This pasta is not only cheap to make, but it's super delicious and your whole family is gonna love it. Now, I think that since it has such a low price point, this is a dish that's easy to add something else to. So add in whatever vegetables are on sale to make it a complete meal. The sauce itself can be used in so many different ways. You can add in some tofu, some jackfruit. You could add in some mock chicken to make it a buffalo chicken style dip, or just a buffalo chicken style pasta. Put it over potato halves, make twice baked potatoes with it. It's so versatile, it freezes well, and it is definitely one you are gonna want to try. If this video was helpful for you, make sure you save it or share it with a friend. You can find more recipes over on my blog, samcookskindness.com, or in my ebooks, which I will link below. You could also join my YouTube membership, The Kindness Crew, if you want a little bit of extra support without the judgment on your own health journey. Thank you so much for watching this video. Which recipe are you going to try first?